UFC 315 Bilal Muhammad versus Della Maddalena. Full card predictions. As always, we're starting with the early prelims, ending with the main events. Boys, if you guys are new here, welcome to the script. If you want our bets, predictions, best underdogs, all that good stuff, best over-under bets, parlays, money lines, check out the link in the description. Check out winnable.com/the script. Let's get straight into. We're starting off with Brad Katona versus Bezkat Alma Khan. I'm going Bezkat. I'm going him by knockout, actually. His only loss is to Umar Nurmagomedov. He looked decent against Umar. And Brad Katona just doesn't have a lot of pop. He's an older fighter. Bezkat's 11-2. Brad Katona can't really keep people down, in my opinion. And if he gets them down, it's just not going to keep them down. Doesn't really have that pop. Bezkat is younger. He's more hungrier, in my opinion. His only loss to Umar Nurmagomedov. We're talking Umar Nurmagomedov is his only loss. And Brad Katona just isn't really much of a crafty vet. Like, he's okay. But yeah, other than that, I got Bezkat by possible finish. And I guess they changed this. I thought Young Lee was versing Tucker. I don't know if this is correct. I had him versing Tucker. If this is a last minute step up by Daniel Santos, I'm going Daniel Santos. I didn't even know about this. I'm just checking it out right now. But if this is against Tucker, then I'm going Young Lee to beat Tucker. Lee lost to Hyder Ammo in a slug fight. Hyder has a granite chin, and he has good power. Hyder Mill just beat William Gomez, and Hyder Mill hasn't been Tucker really hasn't been looking impressive in his recent performances. Got KO'd by, I believe it was Diego Lopez, and he got done up by Dan Ige. He's 38. And I just feel like Young Lee, being way younger, more hungry, has a pretty big height advantage in this weight class. 5'10" at featherweight is a good height. If Daniel Santos is actually the opponent stepping in, then I'm picking Daniel Santos, but I thought it was Tucker. So I believe his first name is Gavin Tucker. So if it is Tucker, I'm going Lee. If this is the real matchup, I'm going Daniel Santos. Moving on up the card, we got Marc-Andre Barrios versus Bruno Silva. Bro, Bruno Silva, BD, buddy sucks. Silva's trash. Will probably be a slugfest on the feet, though. But I just can't really pick Bruno Silva. Like, I don't know. I literally just can't pick Bruno Silva. I don't really think he's all that. And I mean, Marc-Andre has decent volume. He's a volume puncher. Bruno Silva's old. Bruno Silva sucks. BS. Buddy's strange. We could go ahead and pack Bruno Silva up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know. No, in all seriousness, though, I feel like Marc-Andre's volume is gonna really be the determining factor in this fight. And this all just stems because Bruno really hasn't been looking good in his fights. He's been looking okay. And for those in the comments, Remy, why do you have those glasses on, bro? When I put these glasses on, I don't miss on a bet. I don't miss on a predict. Alright? Put a full card parlay on this. Guarantee you gonna hit. What you talking about, man? Then we got Navajo Sterling versus Ivan Erslan. Now, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people are overhyping Navajo Sterling. I like him, but I'm talking about in this matchup. I think he's minus 300 favorite. I thought the odds would be a little closer. I mean, I kind of expected Navajo to be the underdog just because he has a lot of hype. But, I mean, I don't know if he wins this, man. Ivan, I mean, I believe he gets the takedowns. I think he has takedowns. I think he goes for takedowns. I don't know if he'll get it on Navajo. He's kind of still untested. I think his takedown defense is like in the 80% or something like that. He's just untested. He has strong power in his hands, but like the problem with Navajo is just, like I said, he's untested. I like Navajo in this fight just because I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? You don't question this. No, I'm just kidding. But he did go. But Ivan Arslan did go to a split decision against Kudalava, and he was a plus 350 dog in that fight. It just lets you know. And Navajo Sterling, although he does have power in his hands, he didn't finish Tuco Tacos. He didn't finish Turks and Caicos. So it's just kind of hard to pick him in this fight. But he does have the power. He does have the reach advantage. And he's pretty tall as well. So I like Navajo in this fight. I think if he wins, it'd be by KO. And if it goes to decision, I can possibly see Arslan getting it done, maybe along with his grappling. Moving on up, we have Mateusz Bukauskas versus Ion Cutelaba. And I'm going Ion Cutelaba. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going Mateusz Bukauskas. He can, like, Ion Cutelaba can get the takedowns, although Bukauskas does have some submissions. But Cutelaba could wrestle. And Bukauskas wins aren't really that impressive. He got knocked out by Petrino, who's now on the ban list. If you guys don't know, I think I said Bukauskas. I'm going with Ion Cutelaba, my fault. But if you don't know, Victor Petrino got subbed by Anthony Smith, got knocked out by, I forgot whoever his bro's name is. He was a minus fucking 400 in that fight. Vitor Petrino's on the ban list. And the fact that Bukauskas is getting knocked out Vitor Petrino, I don't know how confident I am in that. He also knocked out Cerqueira. I don't really know how to even say that, but he hasn't been looking impressive in his fights. The guy I'm talking about is the one that Ibo Aslan, literally, he didn't even get a punch off. So I just don't even feel confident in picking Mateusz Bukauskas, but he can't get it done, and that's why the odds are close. I think he can't get it done. I think he's a solid dog. So we'll just have to see. Mateusz Bukauskas is a solid dog in my opinion. I mean, I got Ion Cutelaba, but it should be a close fight. Moving on up the card, we have Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Judasificus. And I'm going Jasmine, man. I'm going Jasmine. I feel like, once again, wrestlers dictate where the fight goes in women's fights. If there's a really good or even somewhat decent wrestler in the women's divisions, man, they're gonna really dictate where the fight goes. They're gonna dictate the pace and how the fighters fight against it. And against good wrestlers, Andrade can get taken down. And Andrade is on the way down. She's not really on the way up in her career. I don't know if she's gonna be able to deal with Jasmine's wrestling. Andrade prefers to keep it standing up. She doesn't really shoot takedowns. And I think Jasmine, if she wants you down, I think she could get you down. Her only two losses are Natalia Silva and Tracy Cortez inside the UFC. Jasmine's just a dog. She looked really good in her last fight. She fought the fighting nerd. I think her name was Bruno Brazil. I don't know. But she looked really good in that fight. And I like Jasmine in this fight as well. Jessica Andrade, your time has come, bud. Moving on up the card. To end off the prelims, we have Mike Mallet versus Charles Radke. Now, at first, I had Mike Mallet, but I wasn't really confident. I'm more confident in Charles Radke to get this one done. Mike Mallet got KO'd by Neil Magny, buddy. Neil Magny, man, what are you talking about, man? I just can't trust you, man. I just can't trust. The same thing with Vitor Petrino. What do you mean you get knocked out by Vitor Petrino, man? What are you talking about, man? And that was a 20. I don't know. If Charles Radke wins, possibly by KO. But Charles Radke's only loss in the UFC is Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates. Like I said, I don't know how confident I am in, bro. Like, I don't know if Mike Mallet's going to land the takedowns. He is more well-rounded. Charles Radke kind of really just relies on his power. Mike Mallet is also taller. I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. The reach is pretty much the same. And I mean, both of them have finishing potential, but I'm not really that confident in a Canadian to get this one done, boys. All right, USA, baby. What are we talking about, man? And this fight got canceled, I believe. I don't know if it's rumored, but I'll still break it down. We have Benoit Saint Denis. Benoit Saint Denis versus Joel Alvarez, bro. Benoit Saint Denis, BSD. Buddy sucks. You know what I'm saying? Buddy sucks. Duh. Yo, Benoit Saint Denis, your time has come, bro. Yo, back it up, bro. Bro got exposed in France. Done up the worst way. I had a bet on him too, bro. You're on the ban list. I forgot to tell you. Benoit Saint Denis is on the ban list. If you guys want me to drop that parlay ban list, let me know. That would be a funny video. I have a lot of things to get off my chest in that ban list. Alright? Anyway, back to this fight. Benoit Saint Denis, I just can't pick him. Straight up, I just can't pick him. His recent performances with someone who has finishing potential, he doesn't do good against. And Joel Alvarez has finished every single one of his fights. Every win that he has, it's by finish. I don't even think bro's seen a distance in his career. So I just can't pick Benoit Saint Denis to get this done. BSD hasn't been looking impressive. Got finished badly back-to-back fights. We're talking about got dropped by Dustin. Then after he got dropped by Dustin, ground and pounded so he couldn't even see out of his eyes by Moicano. Joel Alvarez has never seen a decision. He usually gets his subs like standing. He kind of just snatches up your neck. So I think BSD has to be careful with his entries because he will get a submission just like that. But yeah, regardless, I mean, even if he does check Joel Alvarez's grappling, I just feel like Joel Alvarez is way more dangerous than Benoit Saint Denis. Give me Joel Alvarez to get this one. Now, moving on up the card, we have Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. I'm going Silva possibly by knockout, but most likely by decision. I just think her explosiveness and speed can really win this fight. She fights at a high pace, and especially since it's a 3-round fight. If this is a 5-round fight, I'd go Grasso. Since this is 3 rounds, I just like Silva more in this matchup. Her movement is much more harder to deal with over 3 rounds as opposed to 5. She has really good striking, and she has really crisp techniques on the feet. She's not really too conservative about energy. She's just throwing. And I just feel like Grasso's strength really lies in just that composure. She usually turns up later in the rounds, but since this is a shorter fight, I think she'd have to adjust, and I think Silva can take advantage of those first 2 rounds. Moving on up the card, we have Jose Aldo versus Ayman Zabibi or Ariel Helwani. We have Jose Aldo versus Ariel Helwani. And I'm going Jose Aldo. Listen, I'm not going to go on a rant. We just seen him get robbed against Mario Bautista, bro. And we all know that was a robbery. Bro, count your days, Mario Bautista, bro. I heard you got a bounty on your head, son. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mario Bautista, yo, bro. Yo, Mario Bautista also the reason. I'll give you guys a little story time. Me and my boy put $15, co-owner of Script. We put $15 to cash out $15K. Guess what? We only had 2 legs in that parlay. Jose Aldo money line, and we had Pereira. And guess who sold $15K? Bro, Mario Bautista is also on the ban list, by the way. Fuck, a lot of ban list people on this card. But Jose Aldo, we just seen him beat number 7 ranked Mario Bautista. Give me Jose Aldo. Ariel Helwani hasn't even, or Sahabi, whatever this kid's name is, hasn't faced a top contender. He did beat one of the Bastrap bros. It was a good win, but that same Bastrap bro just got knocked out by Ricky Simone. I think Jose Aldo could get this one done. The only thing he has to worry about is getting off that damn cage and not staying on that cage, man. These judges ain't going to give it to you, man. Even though you have good takedown defense, just get out that clinch situation. They're going to count as control time, and you're going to lose, bro. But, yeah, Zahabi, Ariel Helwani, whatever, bro, his name is. Fuck. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, it's impossible to take down Jose Aldo. He has the greatest takedown defense of all time. And Zahabi is just more of a striker. So I think this favors Jose Aldo. Give me Jose Aldo to get this one done. And Jose Aldo only lost to the best of the best in the division. Marab couldn't even take him down. Like, I'm telling you, Jose Aldo, he's him, man. He's him. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening, we have Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. And I'm actually going Fiorot by decision. She's undefeated in the UFC with wins over Rose Namajunas, Erin Blanchfield, and she's showing strong momentum. I think her strengths align. She has really good movement. She has the size and strength advantage. She has just, bro, look at her doubts, man. Jeez, bro, do I gotta spell it out, man? Look at her, look, bro, she got a chin on. She got a strong ass jawline, man. I think she can be conservative. She's not always aggressive enough to take the belt in the judges' eyes. But she has the strength advantage, good at controlling range. She's durable and hard to take down. So Valentina ain't going to do none of that holding shit that she did in Noche UFC, man. But Valentina had the trilogy with Alexa Grasso. Nobody wanted. She's coming off that win against Alexa Grasso where she literally just laid on her. I don't think I've ever said anything fast in my life. She's coming up laid on her, bruh. And she didn't do anything. Valentina has good cardio, but I don't think her grappling looked good against Alexa Grasso. Literally almost got triangled and armbarred like twice. But Alexa Grasso just fumbled the finish because Valentina brolic. But you're versing Fiorot, which is real brolic. She real brolic, bro. She throw up a double bye. You scared, man. Like Kayla Harrison, bro. Fucking give me men and Fiorot. Valentina has been here multiple times, so she knows what it takes. So I wouldn't be surprised if she got it done. But I like Fiorot in this matchup. Now to the main event. Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, but I got Jack Della Maddalena losing this fight. Belal Muhammad is too good. Say what you want about him. Say he's boring. Say he's this. Say he's that. Resume doesn't speak. And to the people saying, well, Jack Della Maddalena is going to catch him on the feet. Who's caught him on the feet in the past, 4 or 5 years? 4 years? Did Wonderboy catch him on the feet? Did Gilbert Burns catch him on the feet? Did Sean Brady catch him on the feet? Did Leon Edwards catch him on the feet? What are we saying, bro? What are we saying? Did Leon Edwards catch him on... Leon Edwards is way more established than Jack Della Maddalena. This guy just beat Gilbert Burns and rushed to the top, bro. And he was losing the fight to Gilbert Burns. And then towards the end, he rolled out of a takedown and then got the knee, knocked Gilbert Burns down, ground and pound, finished him. You're telling me Belal Muhammad, with the pace, the pressure, isn't just going to copy the game plan and make sure he's a little more smoother with it? Bro, it's impossible to take Belal Muhammad down. Almost impossible. His wrestling, his cardio, and people don't give him credit for, like, oh, you might say he has pillow hands, bro, but he's in your face. He's always moving forward. And his level changes are so crisp. 1, jab, jab, 1, 2. Level change as soon as you try to strike. Level change every time. Bro, what are we saying, man? Anyway, let me break this down. I just think Belal has the pace, the pressure. He put on a master class in striking against Leon Edwards, in my opinion. I'm not even glazing. Rewatch that fight. I think he did really good on the feet. He prepares for his opponents really well. Although he is a decision merchant, the only person I see stopping him is Buckley. And I can make a whole different video on that. I think Buckley can stop him just because Buckley has that cardio, and Buckley has pretty decent wrestling to kind of stand with to kind of stand with Belal. And I think if Buckley catches you, he's putting you out, type of thing, you know. But JD Monte split decision with Kevin Holland and was getting masterclassed by Gilbert Burns before he sold the win. And I think the only way he wins this is in the striking. But Belal's too well-rounded. It has too good of cardio. Boys, that is the predictions. Follow us on TikTok for all the little day-to-day updates. Follow us on Instagram for the predicts. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Check out Winnable to get our bets. We haven't missed on a card. The safe bet is hitting 90% of the time. Check out the link in the description. It's literally free. We have a free plan. Give the best and worst underdogs on each and every card. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'm out.